All right, hello and welcome. So this is a yoga strength. It's like a yoga sculpt class that we do 2 exercises back to back. We do repeat them 3 times. Sometimes you do 3 reps. Sometimes you do 6 reps, depending on the movement. They are a combination of yoga poses and strength and balance exercises. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our warm up. So we're going to stand on the front of your mat on mountain pose. So just shoulders down and back and relaxed. And if you like to close your eyes for a moment and start to notice your balance in this moment. Notice if you're shifting your weight a little bit to the right or to the left. And we're going to give 3 deep breaths here. So every time we inhale, visualize that you're drawing the energy from the earth through your body all the way to the top of your head. And then as you exhale, you're going to exhale it out, all the stresses of your day into the earth. So let's get started with the deep breath in. Inhaling, visualizing, drawing energy from the earth through the soles of your feet all the way to the top of your head. And then exhale it out. Visualize all the stresses leaving your body through the soles of your feet. And let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. And breathe out. We're going to do that 1 more time. Inhaling as deeply as you comfortably can. And breathe out. On the next inhalation, let's bring both arms up, palms of the hands together. Very small back bend. And as you exhale, hinging at the hip for a forward fold, bringing the hands next to your foot. Bend your knees and step back with that right foot so that you are in a lunge. Look up. As you breathe out, step back with that left foot into a downward dog. We're just going to hold it here. And slowly moving into a plank as you inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your knee down and your chest, nice and slow. Inhale to a baby cobra. Draw your shoulder blades and shoulders back. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Now as you exhale, move into a child's pose. Press into the palms of your hands here. Just feel how your upper back feels. Adding a little bit of a stretch here. We're going to slowly inhale, move into all fours. As you exhale, tuck your toes in the back, lift your tailbone up for a downward dog. Now the down dog, you're going to start to press one heel down at a time, nice and slow, taking your time. On the next inhalation, lift that right leg up for a 3-leg dog. As you exhale, step in between your hands. Lifting both arms up for a high lunge. Sinking to the hip flexors and feel that nice stretch on that left side. You're going to hold it here, shoulders down. Inhale. Now, as you exhale, step forward with that left foot. Bring your hands down. We're going to hold it here. And we're going to do some yeses with our head and some nose. Just really allowing those arms to be really, really easy. You don't have to press to the palm. Just relax your arms, relax your head. And we're going to inhale just up to a flat back. And exhale all the way down. Now inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the side and palms of the hands together above your head for a back bend. Exhale, bring your thumbs towards the heart. Let's take a nice deep breath here. Now inhale, release. Palms of the hands together, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands next to your feet. Slightly bend your knee. Step back with that left foot. And hold in here on the lunge. Look up and breathe in. As you breathe out, step back with that right foot into a downward dog. Now, as you inhale, lift both heels off the mat. And then exhale, press both heels towards the mat. Like you do a calf raise, stretching those calves, both of them at the same time. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, press the heels to the mat. And again, inhale. Exhale, press both heels towards the mat. Now, as you inhale, moving into a high plank, nice and slow. Exhale, bring the knees down. And see if you can touch the chest and chin at the mat at the same time. And slowly release. We're going to do a small little cobra and just hold it here. If you like, if you feel ready to go a little bit more, you can come up a little bit higher or just stay in a baby cobra. You can lift both hands off the mat and just hold that floating cobra. And breathe in. As you breathe out, bring the palms down and press back to a child's pose. Press into those palms of the hands, really feeling that nice stretch on your back. And we're going to move into all fours. This time we're going to stay down onto the floor for a cat and cow. So inhale, dropping the belly till bone goes up. And as you breathe out, draw the navel into the spine, chin to the chest. Breathe in, drop the belly till bone goes up. And breathe out, drawing the navel into the spine, chin to the chest. And bringing your body into a neutral position, we're going to just start to make some nice little circles, shifting your weight from one side to the other side of your body, feeling that nice movement on your shoulders and hips 3 times each direction. Whatever feels good in your body. We're going to switch that up after three times. And one more. And back to the center. Now let's inhale, tuck your toes on the back. Exhale, lift your tailbone up for a downward dog. As you inhale, lift that left leg up for a 3-leg dog. As you exhale, step in between your hands. Raise both arms up for a high lunge. Now sinking into the hip flexors on that right side with a nice deep stretch. Hold it, shoulders down, shoulder blades back. Nice and tall, legs are strong. I'll take a breath here. As you breathe out, step forward with the right foot, forward fold. This time, just go ahead and hug your elbows and just sway from side to side. And slowly release your arms. And we're going to come up nice and slow, just rolling up one vertebra at a time. Coming up nice and easy. Roll your shoulders back. That is the last one to come up. All right, we're ready to get started. And we don't want to get anything super heavy unless you're used to it. Okay, if you're more used to doing yoga, then I recommend that you get something real lightweight. If you're used to doing strength training, then you can get a little bit heavier weight. I will show you the exercise first, so I want to make sure that you watch. This is a little bit different than the movements in yoga. There's a combination, so important that you watch first before you do it. All right, we are going to start with a warrior 3. I'm going to roll the shoulders back, and I'm going to start my left foot because I want to face you the whole time, so you can start with the left foot as well. We are going to come into a warrior 3 right here. We're going to row 1, 2, and 3. As we come up, we're going to bring the dumbbells over the shoulders, step out into a squat. We're going to pulse for 3. We'll come up, we're going to stand up, and now this time we'll switch it up. All right, we're going to go up to that right foot. We're going to roll for 3. Coming up, flip that weight and pulse for 3. All right, so we repeat this same movement 3 times. Okay, so it'll be 3 times, and then we'll switch to the second exercise and we'll repeat after that. All right, so here we go. Let's get ready. Stepping on that left foot. Find that balance. If you feel like it's too much, you can always just tap your toes on the back and don't come all the way up. Once you find your balance, we'll row 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Engaging that core. Coming up, flip that weight up and pulse. 1, 2, and 3. Step in. Here we go. Right foot. Now the left leg goes up. Once you find it in the right position, roll for 3, 2, and 3. Coming up, flip that weight over your shoulder. Pulse. 1, 2, and 3. All right, you're going to continue doing this. I'm going to switch my weight to a little bit heavier. Oh, no. Okay, let me see. Wow, my weights are completely out of place. Here we go. All right, so left leg going back and roll for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Come on up, flip and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Other side. And until you learn the movement, sometimes, you know, we are learning, the body is learning. So it might be a little off balance. 1, 2, 3. But then we'll get it as we keep practicing. So be patient and kind to yourself whenever things don't go exactly as we plan. And pause. 1, 2, 3. Our last one. And 3, and coming up. Now our second one, I'm going to keep my 10 pounds. We are going to do curtsy pulses with in and out curls. So we're going to start like this. We're going to step back for a curtsy. We're going to pulse in and out, in and out. We're going to step out. We're going to bring that leg into a tree pose. It can be a baby tree. It can be a high tree. Upright row. We'll step down. We'll switch sides. In and out. In and out. We'll come up. Upright row. And we'll keep switching sides. 3 at a time, each side. 3 times. All right, here we go. Ready? And go step behind. Curtsy pulse. In and out. In and out. Palm of the hand now is facing your body. Tree pose. Row. Step out to the other side now. Here we go. In and out. In and out. Palm of the hand is facing your body. Upright row. Step down. Step behind. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. 7 and 8. And switch it up. Here we go. It don't have to be 8 counts. Yeah, it's not a aerobics class. We are okay. All right, we have one more each side. Here we go. Step behind. In and out. In and out. Palm of the hands facing your body. If you need more time, take your time. Palm of the hand up. Step behind. Here we go. In and out. In and out. Lift it up. Upright row. Last one here. Whew. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and place the dumbbells down for a moment. Catch our breath, and we are going to repeat exactly the same thing we just did. Start with the warrior 3. So this is the time where we reevaluate the weights. We are testing our balance. We are testing and improving our strength. So we do need to push a little bit. If whatever it is that you can do to push it and still feel that you are doing safely, okay? All right, so here we go. I'm keeping my 10 pounds here. Roll those shoulders back, hinging at the hip for that warrior 3. Finding that balance. Here we go. Let's row for 3. 1, 2. Get that core engaged. 3. Come on up. Step out over the shoulder pulse. 1, 2, 3. Other side. Finding your balance. Left row. 1, 2, 3. Step up. Out to the side. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up. Here we go. Step out to the side. Pulse. We're halfway there. Here we go. Right leg. Now, one of the things that we don't want to do is start to rush. Okay, let's not rush. We can have a good pace, but no rush. So our goal is not cardio, although it may be challenging that way for us. It's not the goal, okay? It might happen, but our goal is more of a strength and balance. That's the goal of our class today. Whatever cardio happens is a bonus. And time, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and move into the curtsy right away. Shoulders back, step behind. Here we go. Pulse, in and out, in and out. Tree pose, upright row. Breathe. Here we go. Switch. Other side. Pulse. In and out. In and out. Leg up. Tree. All right. Here we go. In and out. In and out. Tree pose. Upright row. Switch sides. In, out, in, out. Tree pose. Upright row. Ooh, we have one more each side. All right, last one here. Ah, beautiful. Very good. All right, let's place the dumbbells down. Whew, catch our breath. This can be challenging. It's taking a lot out of our, of our body, our muscles to find that balance and also lift something heavy, right? So, but it's good to challenge our body in a different way than what we normally do with our classes. This is always good. Bring a new challenge. All right, so for the next one, there'll be no weights, okay, for this next one. We're gonna come down into a downward dog. So let me show you. Step back here to a downward dog. So we'll take our time. We're gonna move into a high plank. Now we're gonna step into the bear. You keep your left hand down. We're gonna turn like if you're doing a break dancer here. You're gonna step through with the leg, with the left leg, left arm, left leg. You're gonna raise the hip up and reach behind. Like a wild thing. That's it. That's the wild thing. I love it. We'll come back into the bear, step back into the plank, and reverse it. So now we're in the downward dog again. All right, it is 3 times each side. All right, so let's do this. Most important thing, one of the most important things is that you make sure everything's stacked here, that your arm is not that far forward, okay, to protect your shoulders. So let's go ahead. Come on down, downward dog. So slowly moving into a high plank. Look and make sure everything's nice and stacked here. We're not rushing. So go ahead and step forward with your left foot, with your right foot. So now you're in a bear. Keeping that left hand down. Start to turn your hips and knees to the right. Step through with your left leg. Lift your hip and reach behind. We're going to slowly reverse. We're not moving fast. Nice and control. Building our strength here. Now step back. Left foot, right foot. Downward dog. We'll hold it here for a second. Reset your body. And I slowly move into a high plank. Make sure everything is nice and stacked. Body's in one straight line. Booty's not up into the sky. Step forward with your right foot first. And now your left so that you are on a bear. Keeping your right hand down. Slowly start to turn both knees to the left. Step through with your right leg. Reach up and over. Make your body nice and long. Hip is nice and high. And we're going to slowly start to come back and turn back into the bear. Step back with your right foot, left foot. You're in a high plank once again. Slowly move into a downward dog. If you need to, switch the downward dog for a child's pose so you can relax in between while we catch our breath here. So that was round one. We're going to do two more. So slowly move into a plank. Body in one straight line. This is an opportunity to check your form, wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Slowly step in with your left foot. Now step in with your right. So in a bear, knees about an inch off the mat. Slowly start to turn towards the right. Lift your right arm up. Step through with your left leg. Reach up and over, nice and long, big and tall. Strong arms here, strong body. And slowly reverse. Right hand comes down, left leg comes in. We step back with the left foot into a plank. Right foot, downward dog. Now this can be a child's pose right here. This is your break. This is your opportunity for a child's pose of holding the downward dog. We'll catch our breath here. One more breath. And slowly moving into a high plank. Now we're going to step in with that right leg into the bear. Left leg. Keep the right hand down. Slowly turning the knees towards the left. Right leg through. Lift that left arm all the way up and over. Make your body nice and long. Hip is nice and tall. And slowly reverse it. Step back. And downward dog. Okay, this can be a child's pose right here. This is an opportunity also to stretch your wrist if you need to. Sitting back on your heels, bringing the back of your hands into the mat and stretching. We have one more time each side, so whenever you're ready, come on up to a downward dog. Slowly moving into a high plank. Realign your body here. Step in with your left foot. Right foot, keep your left hand down. Knees to the right, step through with your left, reach up and over, hip up. And now slowly switch back. Left leg back, right leg back. Downward dog. Slowly moving to a high plank. This is our last one over here. Here we go. Step right and left, right hand down. Turn your hips to the left, knees to the left. Right leg through, reach your left arm up and over. And we're going to come back and sit on child's pose. Now all of us will be sitting on child's pose right here. Forehead down, catching the breath. You can bring your arms back instead of keeping the arms forward. Really relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Now we're going to sit on the heels here and stretch your wrist. Just bring the back of your hands into the mat. I know that's a challenging combination, but we did it. Amazing. Our next exercise, we are not going to use the upper body, not this way at least. No body weights. So whenever you're ready, let's come on up here. Take your toes on the back and let's walk towards the hands. We're going to come up nice and slow. Just roll it all the way up. Roll it all the way up. Shoulders. All right, so for this one, I have an option of using absolutely no weights, or you can have one dumbbell if you'd like. And I'll show you without the weights, and then I'll show you with, without, and then with. Here we go. We're coming down into a chair pose. We're going to move our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to step back. Right leg, bring both arms up right here. If you want to use the dumbbell, then we'll switch sides. You have the dumbbell onto the front. We're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to come up here. As we bring it back, we'll press it up. All right, and then we'll hold it again, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, if you feel like you're too tired, this is a 6 pounds, so you don't have to use it. So let's get ready. You go, roll your shoulders back. Bring that dumbbell, weight on the heel, bring the dumbbell forward. You have both hands to get started. Now we're going to switch. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up, step back, press it up. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to step with the left leg. Press it up. Hold it up. And come on back again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back. Right leg. Press it up. Hold. And step forward. Chair pose. Now our goal here is to stay low the whole time if possible. Step back. Left leg. Press it up. Now we have one more each side. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Step back, press. And coming forward. Here we go. And last one. And time. Very good. All right, so since the last one was very challenging, we are still going to repeat it, okay? But we're going to do last time. We're going to go ahead and do one time each side of the last one, and so that we can move on because we still have a lot of things to do, and I know it was pretty challenging. All right? Again, if you're watching this as a recording, you can also pause and then do all of the times if you'd like to do that, okay? All right, so here we go. We are coming back down into the mat. Step back into a downward dog. We're going to slowly move into a high plank. Step in with your left foot, step in with your right foot. Step through with your left and reach. Now coming back down. Step back with your left, step back with your right. Downward dog. And let's move into a high plank. Step in with your right, step in with your left. Right hand stays down. Step through with your right, reach up and back. And now we're going to sit back on your heels and stretch. Take your chest on the back for downward dog, and let's walk towards the hands. Rolling all the way up. Grab your dumbbell, optional right here. Bring the dumbbell out to the front. Here we go. We're going to switch it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in. Step back. Right leg. Press it up. And hold. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dumbbell to the chest. Step back. Left foot. Press it up. And step forward. Here we go. We're going to do all 6 times on this one. 3, 4. Press it up. Hold. And switch it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back. Left foot. Press it up. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back. Right leg. Press it up. We have one more. Bring them down to the front. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back. Left leg. Press it up. All right. And time. Oof. All right. Drink some water. I feel the sweat dripping down my face. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So if you're missing the last one with the downward dog, the next one also includes some arm balance, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to take a step back on the last one, because I want to make sure that you still have that strength on your arms to do the next one. So we're going to step back here. We're going to start into a high plank. I'll show you and then I'll modify, okay? So your high plank to a low plank, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then high plank. All right, we're going to step in. We're going to come all the way up, palms of the hands, and we're going to step down again. And now this time we're going to do the other side, okay? Now, if you want to modify, you bring your knee down, and you come down with your knee down, and then you go up and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10. Bring your knee down, come up. Okay? All right. So let's get started down onto the mat into a high plank. Bring your knee down or keep your knees off the mat. Come on down with your right forearm, left forearm. Now paddle. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend the elbow, extend the other one. And let's walk all the way towards our hands right here. Here you go. Inhale, bring both arms up, palms and hands together. There you go. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with that left foot into a plank. Left arm down, forearm, right arm, and then paddle. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your left elbow, extend your right elbow. Walk all the way towards the hands. Inhale, bring both arms up. Palms and hands down. We're going to exhale, come all the way down. If you'd like to jump back, you can. Or step back with your right foot into a high plank. Come on down. Right, left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your right elbow, extend your left elbow. Walk towards the hands. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold. Step back and jump back, left leg. Left forearm down, right forearm down. Here you go, pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left up, right up, step in. Come all the way up. All right, we have one more time. From what I'm counting. All right, here we go, right, left. Here we go, right, left. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your right elbow, extend your left elbow. Walk, 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 walk. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, palms of the hands down. Now left leg goes backward, jump back into a high plank. Left, right, paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your left, extend your right. Step forward. And inhale, bring both arms up. Palm of the hands, stay up, stay up. And time. So this is one of those that I felt like, that I mentioned, that we're going to feel like it is a cardio. It's not ready to go. You're building up some strength here, endurance. The cardiovascular endurance is going to happen as we're moving a little bit faster. All right, so how are we feeling? All right, so our next one, we're going to stay standing, so you can get your dumbbells. We're going to, I'm actually going to get my 10. We're going to go into a nice deep lunge here. All right, you're going to go a nice deep lunge, and we're going to bring the palms of the hands back. We're going to row a wide row. 1, 2, stand up here. Turn the back foot here for a warrior 1. We're not going to lift the arms all the way up. And we're going to do a hammer curl. 1, 2. Come on up into a deep lunge. Turn your foot. Here we go. Wide. 1, 2. Okay, so we're doing 3 each side. We'll switch right after. So here we go. Hinging forward at the hip. Make sure you're not resting your chest on your leg. Okay? Both feet are facing forward. Palm of the hands facing back. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Come on up. 1, 2. You can turn your foot. Okay, keep your heel off. As a matter of fact, I think I prefer the heel off. And come on down forward. Here we go. 1, 2. Stand up. Hammer. 1 and 2. Hinge forward. Palm of the hand back. Here we go. 1, 2. Up. 1 and 2. Switch. Right foot back. Left foot forward. Hinge forward at the hip. Palm of the hand is back. Ready? 1, 2. Engage the core. Come up to standing to an upright position. Torso is upright. 1 and 2. Hinge forward at the hip. Fire on that front heel here as well, so that you can feel the nice little burn on your glutes also. So not just upper body here. Last one. And step. Dumbbells out. We are back to our, what I call robot push-up, high plank, low plank, paddling. 3 times each side. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. Bring both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands next to your feet. Step back with your right foot, left foot into a high plank. Bring that right forearm down. Now your left forearm down. Paddle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend the right elbow. Extend the left elbow. Now, if you want to, you can start to jump forward or walk again. If you want to jump forward, bend your knee and step in. Here we go. Inhale. I'm wearing a little sockets. Exhale. Forward fold. Step back with your left foot. A jump back, both feet into a high plank. Now, left forearm comes down first. Right forearm comes down. Paddle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your left. Extend your right. Now, step in. Walk all the way in or hop in. Float. Whatever you can. Inhale. Coming all the way up. Exhale. Coming. Forward fold. Right foot back or jump back into a high plank. Right, left, paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your right elbow, extend your left elbow. Step in, walk in, whatever you can. Come all the way up. Inhale, palms the hands together. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, right leg back. Now left forearm down, right forearm down. Paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your left, extend your right. Now we have one more each side. One more each side, okay? Hang in there. We got this. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back, left foot back into high plank. Here we go. Right, left, paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your right elbow, extend your left elbow. And walk, 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 walk. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg, the last one. We'll stay down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go on a high plank here for a second. Now bring your knees down. Sit back on child's pose. We'll catch our breath here for a second before we come up. All right, now coming up to all fours here. Tuck your toes. And let's walk all the way towards the hands, coming up nice and slow. One vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Picking up those dumbbells again. Right foot forward, left foot back. Hinging forward at the hip. Palm of the hands facing back. Wide row, ready? 1 and 2. Come on up. 2 hammers. Again, here we go. Hinge forward at the hip. Palm of the hands back. Nice and control here. Don't start to get fast. Fast means that we lose control. Start to get a little sloppy. All right, step forward. Now here we go. Left foot, step forward, back with your right foot. Hinge forward at the hip. Roll. 1, 2. Come on up. 2 hammers. Here we go. 2 wide rows. Come on up. 2 hammers. 1 more. Come on up. Last one. All right. Perfect. Whew. Our next one is going to actually help us stretch our glutes if you feel like your glutes are burning. We're going to do 1 dumbbell, and the weight of this one is something that you want to practice and check it out and see how you feel about it, okay? We're going to have our legs nice and wide here. We're going to have the dumbbell on the left hand to get started. We're going to come to the right with the left. I'm going to switch it up mid-air. I'm going to switch it up. All right, so this is 3. Okay, so when we do our third one, we are, oh my gosh, hold on, let me just see. We're going to come up into a flamingo chair, which is a 1-leg chair. So that's, you cross your legs, you bring the dumbbell towards your chest right here, and you come in nice and low. If you want to do a 1-leg chair with your arm up, on an overhead, You can do that as well. The good thing about it is when you do this, you feel the nice stretch on your glutes. And then we'll go back out, step out again. Then we go 1, 2, 3. Slide the foot in, cross onto the chest. Hold it up if you like. All right, or no weights. If you feel challenging, if you feel like it's really challenging, you can stay real close to a wall and hold on to the wall if you need to. All right, don't have to do the dumbbell. You can just move side to side without the dumbbell. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get those legs out nice and wide. Dumbbell on the left hand, we're going towards the right. Ready? You go to the right, to the left, to the right. Slide the leg in. Bring the dumbbell here towards the chest. Cross the leg over. Sit down into that one leg chair or flamingo. Hold. Let's hold 1, 2, 3. Control is the word of the moment. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slide. Dumbbell to the chest. Control, cross. Sink into that squat. Raise it up. 1, 2, and 3. It's meant to challenge our balance. Here we go. Right, left, right. Slide it in. Dumbbell to the chest. Cross your right leg, your left leg over the right leg. Sink into that squat. Feel that awesome glute stretch. So I want to stay that longer just because it feels so good. Now step out here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slide the right foot in. Dumbbell to the chest. Cross that leg. I know it's challenging, but we got this. And step out. Here we go. One more each side. 1, 2, 3. Slide it in. Dumbbell to the chest. Cross. Sink in. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slide. Cross. Sink in. And raise it up. 1, 2, and 3. Whew. So you should really feel, we're going to stretch this a little bit more later, but that although is a challenging exercise, right? A combination, but it feels really good in that stretch if you're able to hold that up there. Okay. All right. Our next one. And these are the last ones standing. We're coming down to the floor. So be in the present moment, but no, there is something right around the corner, a more relaxing type of yoga. Okay, so we're going to do an inchworm. We are walking all the way into a high plank. We're going to raise right arm, left. So right shoulder, right leg, left leg. We'll come all the way up. We're doing this 3 times. That's it, okay? 3 times. All right, so ready? And go. Here we go. Walk, walk, walk with your hands all the way into a plank. When you get to a plank, your body's in one line. Raise your right arm, your left arm. Now, right leg, glutes kick. Leg is super tight, okay? Now, you can bend your knees over here as you move into that plank. All right? So, come on. You know, out of that plank, the knee can be bent. Here we go. Shoulder raise, glutes and glutes, and walk, walk, walk. Now, this is where you can bend your knees right here. All right, here we go. Let's do that again one more time. Last one here. Here we go. Come on. Shoulder raise, control. Glutes kick, walk back. Come on up. Perfect. Very good. Now we are repeating our last exercise. Side to side lunge. So legs out, both feet facing forward. Dumbbell left hand, we're going to come to the right. This exercise, I'll say most people do it wrong when I'm training them, like one-on-one. I have to kind of keep telling them what to do. It's just because it's just so pay attention. We go to the right, the dumbbells on the left hand, okay? And then you switch mid-air, go to the other side. Okay, and then slide it in. Bring the dumbbell towards the chest. Cross. Sink into that leg and press it up. So I can't see you, but I know that most people get it wrong. So if you're getting it right, awesome. If you're getting it wrong, we're going to keep practicing until you get it right, okay? Step to the left, right, left. Slide it in. Leg up, Sink in, press it up, hold. 1, 2, and 3. Step out. Here we go. Left to right, right to left. Slide it in. Cross, press, hold. 1, 2, 3. Step with control. I know legs are tired. Control. Slower, better. Slower, give us more control. Sink in. Hold. 1, 2, 3. We have one more side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slide. Cross. Squat. Hold. Our last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slide. Cross. Squat and hold. All right, perfect. Beautiful. All right, each one. Stand at the end of your mat. Ready? Here we go. Each one. Walk, walk, walk. Raise your right arm. Left arm. Try to keep those hips as square as possible. Oh, I forgot to lift my glutes. I apologize. Here we go. Glutes lift. Glutes lift. And let's do it again. Walk, walk into a plank. Shoulder raise. Shoulder raise. Glutes lift. Squeeze the glutes. And walk back. You can bend your knees here. Coming all the way up. All right, last one. We are going to stay on the floor, okay? We're going to stay down. So raise our arms. Opposite one. Glutes and glutes. Now slowly bring your knee down. Sit back on child's pose and stretch. Catch your breath. Here you go. So press to the palm of your hand here for the nice little stretch in your upper back. We're moving our bodies in ways that sometimes our bodies are not used to. If you're just used to strength training, it's one thing. If you're just used to yoga, it's another thing. Now we're putting both of them together. Unless you do yoga and strength, you're feeling the difference. So it's always good to challenge our body in a different way. Keeping ourselves safe is the most important thing. So if you ever feel something, that doesn't feel quite right for you, that means that's not right for your body. Okay? At that moment, next time might be. All right, so let's drink a little bit of water here. All right, so first one is actually going to be a bridge pose hold. For those who do have a block, if you want to just hold it, just bring the block underneath and just hold it here. That's feels amazing on your lower back. So if you do have a yoga block that you want to use it, you can. If you're going to start coming to this class, I recommend that you do have one. A book also works really well. You want to have the little meaty part of your glutes to be hanging over that. That's a great way of knowing. The block is lengthwise right here. They're not standing up, so that means the lower setting. This is it. If you don't have it, you're going to just lift your hip up and you're going to keep holding the hip up for 1 minute, okay? Well, this is going to work your legs, obviously, more. So if you're looking still for a workout, even if you still have the block, you can just choose to stay with your hip up on a bridge. All right, so here we go. It's 1 minute. Ready? Set and go. Lift it up. So if you don't have the block, if you're not using the block, press through your heels, squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, and breathe. We have 15 seconds left. Keep it up. Don't let your glutes start to sink in. Should be feeling that burn everywhere. Your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads. And slowly, one vertebra at a time, bring your hip down. And we'll bring the knees up towards the chest. Now rock side to side. And let's roll it here, nice and slow. And then opposite direction. All right, so I invite you to either keep your knees into the chest, and if you want a little bit more, we're going to do a modified shoulder stand into a plow. You're going to lift both legs up, and then you're going to lift both hips and just hold it on your hips, like in your hip bone here. Bringing your toes towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards your forehead. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee towards your forehead. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your forehead. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee towards the forehead. And we have one more time each side. Release, exhale, bring the right. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, bring the left. Now inhale, lift both legs up. And as you exhale, start to drop your toes behind your head onto the floor. You can release that, holding the hips. Bring the palms of the hands into the mat. If you want a little bit more, you can interlace your fingers behind, feeling that nice shoulder stretch. Feeling that nice stretch in your whole posterior chain, back, legs, glutes. Now we're going to slowly release your hands. Bring your hands into the hip if you like. A little extra help, and slowly start to come down, but we want to control and bring one vertebra at a time into the mat, nice and slow. Now you can drop one leg down at a time, or if you have pretty good core strength, slowly lower both legs at the same time. Without lifting the shoulders or head off the mat, nice and slow, coming all the way down. Now you're gonna come into your forearms. You're gonna do the fish pose. You're gonna bring the head towards the mat right here. As deep as you can. You can keep your forearms down if you wish, or you can bring your do the chin mudra and bring your hands onto your thighs. So either one. And we're going to take a few breaths here. And slowly release. And just resting here for with the palms of the hands facing upwards. Allow your legs out to the sides. And deep breath in and out. All right, slowly bend one knee at a time. And we're going to do the windshield wiper. So this is nice and slow, arms in a T position. I'm going to be shifting the weight from one side, your knees from one side to the other side. Nice and slow, releasing all the pressure on your lower back. Now allow both knees to drop out to the right. And you're going to extend those knees, still trying to keep the shoulders touching the floor. If you want a little bit deeper, this is too much, you can keep your knees bent. Now slowly bend your knees and bring them all the way to the opposite side, nice and slow, and extend both knees. Keeping the shoulders down, touching the mat. And slowly bend your knees. You're going to come back to the center. Move into a happy baby, just holding the blades of your feet here, bringing the knees towards your armpits. Trying to keep your hips down onto the mat. You're going to bring one heel towards the glutes, extend the opposite knee. Breathe. And switch sides. And slowly release. You're going to roll all the way into all fours. You're going to extend that right knee back. Just press with the ball of your foot. Feel the nice stretch on your calf. And let's switch sides. And I'm going to go into the pigeon. So we're going to go into the downward dog for just a moment here. Lift that right leg up for a three-leg dog. And then as you exhale, bring that chin forward. Release your toes in the back. And if you like, come down to your forearm or palm over palm and rest your forehead onto the top of your hands. And slowly extend one elbow at a time. Tuck your toes on the back. Lift the hip up. Now inhale, lift that left leg up for a three-leg dog. And exhale, now left leg forward. And sink into that pigeon pose. Coming down to your forearms if you wish. Or bring your palm over palm. Resting your forehead down. We're trying to keep the hip nice and square here. And the shin, depending on how flexible you are, can be parallel to the front of your mat or just bringing that heel in closer to your body. You might notice a big difference between one side and the other, and it's perfectly fine and normal. Our goal is to eventually work so we can make both sides even. And slowly release it, coming out into your hands. Tuck your toes on the back, lift the hip up. And we're going to sink into that, coming into our knees. We're going to Try to do the hero pose here. Not everybody is comfortable with their quads in this position. So if this is uncomfortable to you, we're gonna bring the palms of the hand back, and we're going to squeeze the glutes and bring this up so you can stay here. But even if this is uncomfortable, just lay down on your side and then hold the top of your foot right here. All right, so this is a modification, or you can also do that standing. So you're gonna come back. It's really important that you do the pelvic tilt so you can feel that stretch on your quads. Otherwise, you're gonna start to feel this on your lower back. And you can come back into your forearms, whatever works for you. And we're gonna slowly coming back. You can sit on your mat. Bring the bottoms of your feet together for a butterfly. So just fluttering the butterfly. I like holding my toes, bringing one thumb over the other. Bringing those heels as close to your body as possible. You can close your eyes here. And now we're going to slowly stop. You can just cross your legs. I'm going to inhale, bring both arms up. Then exhale, bring your left hands down, reach towards the corner of the room. And inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, other side. We're going to finish it up with 3 deep breaths. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And this time, inhale, palms of the hands together. As you exhale, bring the thumbs towards the heart. Just notice how your body feels in this moment. Bringing some gratitude into your heart for taking this time to take care of your inner and outer well-being. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me here. Make sure you leave me a comment, like this video if you have enjoyed this class, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.